Monday, July 6th, and I came out here at the end of the day, but I went to grass cutting right away. These guys were busy, so I wanted to stay out of their way. But as you can see, the nice glossy finish on the inside here, it sure looks nice and sharp. And these guys were washing parts and putting axles back on, and if you notice, there's bogies installed now as well. And Dad's got the rear axle wrapped up here for when they put that on. And we'll go and check the other side. That's wrapped up on the front. And that's just so they can protect everything. Front's wrapped up on this side. And then they got two on the back here wrapped up. So I imagine they're going to tape the rest of those off. Bogies are installed on this side as well. New bogie chains. The old bogie chains were kaput. And I don't know if you guys can hear me well enough with the fan or not. But yeah, so assembly has restarted. I still got to find out where to get the tires foam filled, but looks like there's a few places in Winnipeg I can go to. And ask my cousin, because she's in the business, and see where she does it. But yeah, just a quick update, end of the day for these guys. So probably put this with another video. Well, it's Thursday, it's July 9th. I never videoed anything yesterday because Dad was smoking some fish and taking a day off. Aidan was a little under the weather, so these guys had a day off from one another. And then this frickin' airboat came back in. Warranty work, Dad calls it. And there's a leak something on it somewhere, so they gotta track down this leak. And but I talked to the customer here today about his tires. He wanted to get all his tires foam filled, and oh geez, that sure looks nice. Everything's painted now. Wants to get his tires all foam filled, and I was under the impression that Dad knew a place where this was easily done, but I got quoted anywhere from $200 to $300 per tire to get them foam filled. Now the good news is the tires are all in good condition for the customers, so we've got spare tubes, and we're just gonna perfect. We're just going to change out all the tubes and go from there, because I don't think the customer wants to spend an extra $1,600 to $2,400 on getting them foam filled. And the other thing is, it's not something where you just drop them off in the morning, pick them up in the afternoon. They got to be cured like concrete. And so found one place in the city, and they only knew this shop that like doesn't really take customers. It's like business from other businesses. And then the other place was Edmonton, and I was quoted a 4-week turnaround. So I'm sure you guys know of somebody that can get this done somewhere and whatever else. I'm just telling you what I found, and that was what it was costed. So they charge by the pound, and what that means is for all the foam that they put in there, it's different prices.
Our old ones just for moving.
Yeah.
What were how much?
The lowest I was quoted was 200, and the highest I was quoted was about 300, and it's charged by the pound. So it's for foam filling. So tubes are $20 or $25, way cheaper, and we got them in stock, luckily. So 8 times 25 is a lot cheaper, plus the mounting, whatnot. We'll take them to the local tire shop here. They can do it here, and so that's that. But yeah, I was a bit of a shock for finding that out.
When you're finished there, I'm gonna shut it off again. 20 feet.
Okay. So Dad just showed me here all the tires out. He's going to might not even have to change out the tubes. He says if the tubes are sticking out here, like with this here, this looks good. But if they're all holding air, he just put 40 pounds of pressure in this. He says this one's probably a potential one because it's the stem is a little cockeyed on it. And then get these mounted. He says no sense doing extra work if we don't need to, but we've got the tubes all ready to go. So they're just waiting on some parts here. Hopefully it comes in tomorrow, and then they can get back onto the Bombardier again.
Whatever's in there for rags or bottles,
So,
out, and then the garbage. Yep.
oh, we're back with the peckerheads here after the gnawing on their treats. And big dump of rain here this afternoon. So, Cat's just checking things out here. He doesn't go out in the rain. So yeah, after talking with the customer, he's happy with the progress. He enjoys the videos and the progress photos we send to him. He's going on vacation. He says there's no rush, so we're not going to rush Dad and Aidan here. He's really happy that he made the decision to take this down right to the bare bones because of all the issues that Dad found. And he's really happy, and his bride is really happy, and they can't wait to get this out. So it's just another day here at the shop, 2 jobs on the go, and these guys will keep doing what they're doing, and tomorrow hopefully they get all their parts in so they can get everything back out of the shop. So just another shout out to guys like Jeff Anderson, who repeatedly watch all the action around here, and Mr. and Mrs. Steve McCoy, and Mr. and Mrs. Clarence Olson, my Auntie Joyce, and all the other new people that have been commenting lately. Views have been down for the last couple of weeks here, but it's summertime. You guys are probably out fishing or enjoying the summer, and you don't really want to see a winter's Bombardier being built. But comment how you like the video, and let us know if you got any questions. Okay, we'll see you guys on the next video. Charles in charge with his end-of-day treats. Whole rack of it. And then Filipino Emily's out here with hers as well. Oh, just love this time of day, eh?